What's going on, guys? It's your boy Avionics back again with another action figure review video. Now, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing as I do pump out a lot of videos through the weeks. So in this video, we are going to be unboxing and reviewing these two action figures from the X-Men 97 animated series on Disney+. We've got Marvel's Bishop and Nightcrawler. So these two figures are modeled after their new series on Disney+ counterparts. So right here on the packaging, here side by side, these are the artwork from the actual show. So you'll see that they are very accurate to what the artists have drawn up for them. So let's take a look at Bishop's packaging first. So we have this retro style card back packaging with a huge window of the action figure and his accessories. And then we have the artwork from the show on top there. Marvel Studios X-Men 97. On the back it displays the rest of the wave that Bishop comes with. We've got Magneto in this form or costume. And then we have this Wolverine, Marvel's Rogue, Storm, and Gambit. And then here at the bottom corner it has the UPC barcode for anyone wondering. But I got this one on Amazon, eBay for $18 plus $8 shipping. So it came out to be a pretty good deal. And then we have Nightcrawler and his packaging. So here's the front, same pretty much on the front except for the artwork. And then on the back, the barcode. And then, so Nightcrawler comes in this wave, which includes this version of Magneto, and then Cyclops, Jean Grey, the Executioner, and the Goblin Queen. Alright, so we're going to start off with Bishop, so let's go ahead and take him out of his plastic prison. Alright, here we go. Bishop and his 3 extra accessories. So retail price $25. A little bit overpriced, but what can we do? You know, we give our money to Marvel, Hasbro all the time, and being that we love this new animated series, we want to collect them to add to our X-Men displays. So this is my first ever Bishop action figure. So let's take a look at the default accessories that come on the figure. So like I said, one head sculpt. So it's a beautiful cartoon accurate head sculpt to the Disney animated series. Nice spiky black hair. Everything's of a matte finish. Looks good. The ink work on his face looks really good, and no sloppy details whatsoever. So that looks good. And then his hands, by default, out of the package, we have this right fist, and then we have this left gun holding hand with the trigger finger, and then the other set of hands is a right hand trigger finger. So if you want to switch hands, you can. And then this hand articulates up and down. And then the other hand, which is, oh, okay, so this one's the left trigger finger hand, which articulates up and down. So this is like a, oh, okay, so the one that's loose is a tighter grip, but you can put the gun in here. Let's see. So here's, speaking of the gun, we've got our plainly gray painted sculpt of his blaster. Looks pretty good. The sculpt is really good, simple, and it does flex. So let's try putting it in his left hand here. That comes default, the looser hand grip. All right. That articulates side to side as well. You can see there. So there he is holding the gun with this hand. So if we were to switch out his left hand with the tighter grip, so this black what do you call this? I guess it's part of the glove, really. The cuff, it comes off. So just be aware. All right, so let's go ahead and put his gun blaster back into this tighter grip of a hand sculpt. And okay, yeah, so it's just a tighter grip, and he's gonna hold it better with this hand for sure. But yeah, so he'll be able to punch with just his right hand. But we do have a holster for his gun, hard sculpted into his shoulder armor. So let's go ahead and stow that away in here like this, so he'll be able to grab that. Now let's take a closer look at Bishop himself. So we've already gone over the head, which looks great. And then he has this is more of an orange scarf, and it's draped around the front, and this is a hard sculpt. But the detail and the sculpt of it looks really good. Nothing wrong with it, I see. It does move around. And then underneath, nothing much going on except just the muscle sculpture, and then the black stripe with the yellow stripe going down the front of his body. The muscles look really good. His six-pack looks really good. He's got short sleeves with the yellow cuffs. The armor over his right shoulder. Along the back, just his belt. Simple details, and then we have a little scratching going on over there or something. That's alright. And then here on the front of the belt, we have our X-Men logo right there. And yeah, clean looking details, nothing going on. So we do have pinless articulation all throughout, which looks really good. And then his boots, at the front of the boots right there, all one color of a darker navy blue. And then we have peg holes at the bottoms. So let's go ahead and switch out the other right hand just to see how he looks holding the gun in his right hand. Flexing that gun in, and there's Bishop holding his blaster. No portholes for any effects for the barrel of the gun on the front. Alright, moving on to Nightcrawler. So Nightcrawler comes with 3 extra accessories. We have an alternate head and an extra set of hands. So by default, coming out of the package, we have this straight expression, and then we have that cartoon accurate dark shaded face with the black overshadowing the top part of his head, the forehead. So it kind of looks like just a painted mess. I don't know. I guess it's just the lighting. But if you take a closer look, it's supposed to be casting a shadow really beneath his hair in the front of his head. But the black wash looks kind of messy on to be honest with you. Yeah, it just looks like it's incomplete in some areas. I think it would have just, it looks like they tried to like kind of do like a gradient. Sorry, out of focus. It looks like they kind of tried to do like a gradients of shading. I think what would have been better is just straight up black, clean lines to kind of like cell shading. But yeah, it looks kind of weird just how they made it look kind of dirty, I guess. I don't know, it's weird. But yeah, his eyes are kind of like a faint yellow. But other than that, the ear sculpt looks really good. The nose and the mouth sculpt look really good. Yes, he does come with a second head sculpt, which a little bit different. I mean, besides the facial expression, he's got more of that like fight face, how I like to call it, showing off a little bit of teeth. But the sculpt and the hair is pretty much the same thing. It's a little bit, the black paint looks a little bit more faded compared to the head that's attached to the body. Like if you could see right here, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. But yeah, to me it looks like I think they should have just painted them solid black lines in between the hair or whatever. But he does come with 2 sets of hands. So the hands by default out of the package, a relaxed pose, right hand articulating side to side, and then a relaxed pose on the left, articulating side to side. And then he does come with 2 closed fists, a right and a left that articulate side to side, very slim hands. So that's the right, and then here's the left. And taking a closer look at the figure, so we've already gone over the head. He has that TV show accurate black and red uniform. And then I don't see any paint deficiencies on this action figure. I like how the figure itself and the body reminds me of Spider-Man because like how slim the body is and how limber all the limbs should be. But yeah, the paint throughout the whole figure looks really good. I don't see anything wrong. And just a little aesthetic mark right there. Other than that, everything looks good. And then we have his tail that articulates like this. Doesn't really articulate out, but it is soft. So yeah, and then he has peg holes at the bottom, which don't look very deep compared to some stands that I have. They don't look like, but he should be able to stand okay. He's very slim, and his feet base is pretty large, so he should be able to stand okay in my display. Let's go ahead and do articulation. Just one neck joint is what we're dealing with. So it looks down all the way like that, looking up all the way back, and then rotate all the way around. Butterfly joints right there. laterally up as far as that. Rotate all the way around, even though it's hitting the armor right there. We got the bicep cut. He has pinless articulation throughout. Let's see how good the range is at the elbow. Shows off more than 90 degrees at the elbow. Once again, these hands articulate side to side, rotate all the way around. We've got the forward crunch. Now let me move his arm so you can see it. Forward crunch, back crunch, really good. Articulate really good, rotating all the way around. Nice limber legs. That's as far as he can do the splits. And then kicking all the way forward, all the way back. Thigh cut, which needs to break loose. Double articulation at the knees, looks really good. And then no boot cut, but we do have hinging forward all the way up like that, all the way back. And then let's bring Bishop back to show off his articulation. So a single neck joint as well, looking far down like that, all the way up, all the way around, a little bit of tilt. No butterfly joint. Okay, well, all right. Rotate all the way around, all the way laterally up like that. Yeah, there's no butterfly joint. We do have a bicep cut. Nice clean elbow articulation, more than 90 degrees, looks great. He'll be able to ab crunch really good as well. And then back crunch, waist all the way around. Splitties, kicking all the way forward like that before it starts to kind of go sideways, all the way back. Thigh cut, nice bulky double articulating knees like so. He does have a boot cut, so that's how the knee looks when you have it bent like that. They should have put a thicker yellow band right there and then have the black paint going down right there in those articulating areas. And then we do have a boot cut, hinging all the way up, all the way back, and then they all just Nightcrawler has swivel as well, if I didn't mention that. Alright, so here we have Bishop and Nightcrawler standing side by side, and you can see just how taller Bishop is compared to Nightcrawler. So I went ahead and I swapped the heads with Nightcrawler along with the hands to close fists. Bringing out the rest of the team to show scale and size comparison. There we have, this is the VHS style Wolverine, and then VHS Jubilee as well. And then here we have VHS packaged Cyclops, and then this is Rogue from the card back that says the Uncanny X-Men. And then here we have the Uncanny X-Men retro card back Storm and VHS style packaging Jean Grey. And then joining them here in this shot, we have Beast from the same packaging as Rogue, the Uncanny X-Men retro card back style. And then here we have Professor X in the hover chair. But yeah, both of these X-Men 97 action figures from the Disney Plus series that's currently playing right now, Bishop and Nightcrawler, look really good. The sculpt and detail of everything is really good. The cost of the price of the action figure to what's inside really isn't proportionate. But, you know, Hasbro is who Hasbro is, and they do what they do, and they know a lot of us. I'm more of a casual X-Men fan, but they know that a lot of X-Men fanatic fans or whatever, they're going to be going all in on all these action figures. The series looks really good, and looking forward to doing more action figure reviews of more characters that I have coming in through the mail here in the next couple of days. But yeah, these figures look really good. Let me know what you guys think of these guys. If you guys are collecting and going all in on this line as well, let me know down in the comments section. So yeah, if you wouldn't mind, please give me a like, as that would help my video tremendously. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit that notifications bell. That way you can be notified of more cool action figure review videos like this. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.